Hello and welcome to the Edu Leaders Show on the Edu Bulletin, where we bring you the latest insights and trends from the world of education. I'm Jessica, and I'm excited to guide you through this episode. We have an esteemed guest joining us, Abhishek Michel, Principal of Bering School, Batala, emphasizes the importance of holistic development by promoting social awareness, fostering community bonding, and nurturing respect for elders through the active involvement of grandparents and community members in school life. Now, let's move directly into our interview. Over to you, Rumani. Let's hear what Sir had to say.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Edu Leaders Show. Today we have with us a very special guest from the education community. He is Mr. Abhishek Michel, Principal, Bering School, Batala. So, welcome to the summit, sir. How's your experience being here?
My experience is amazing, and the way all the educators and the leaders they are sharing their views and thoughts, that is really very good for us. And we are getting the new type of information because this type of community, this type of gathering gives us an idea, and we implement that idea in our education system to enhance the academic learning and the global perspectives for our students.
Absolutely, sir. So, as we're talking about global education and global curriculums, so how do you make sure that your students are not only educationally strong, but also socially conscious and globally aware?
Yes, ma'am. Society is a very important thing. And what is the integral part of the society? Our school education system.
Right.
Because this is a system which makes a student a better personality, a better individual.
Right.
And if they are not socially strong, they cannot go higher level in the society because they have to learn. They know what to do in the society, what are the do's and don'ts of society. So along with the education, society science is very important.
Absolutely.
And this time students, because of all the technology that we are having, students are losing that society gathering. For example, we are having micro families.
Right.
Earlier we were going to our grandparents house, but right now because of micro family,
Absolutely.
students or children, they are bound with a very concise environment. They are all the time dealing with the mobile phones,
Right.
dealing with the televisions, so that social bonding is going somewhere. Social bonding is losing its charm, what
Right.
it's meant for. So basically we are working on that, and we are time to time developing some type of courses or some type of activities by which we involve grandparents and parents also along with the student activities. Just like as few days back we had very good activity in our premises. We asked students to grow some vegetables,
Okay.
and we make grandfather day, and grandfather came, all the students grandparents, they came to our premises,
Right.
and students offer their vegetables
Wow.
which they grew in our premises. This is how we try to maintain that community, and we try to maintain that type of respect in the students for the grandparents by all these types of activities.
Wow, that's an absolutely beautiful initiative, sir. So, my next question to you would be like with the rising cultural and ideological differences. So, they're like rising across the world. So, how do you make sure that, unity and inclusivity is promoted? Like the students do not lose their local identity, but yet they are, compatible to be compete in the world.
Yes, for me, local identity is very important. As I am belong to Batala, my school is Bering School. It established in 1878.
Right.
So now what happened, what I saw in these days, that Batala is famous for the iron work. All
Right.
the iron furnaces or all the foundries are there.
Right.
But students are leaving their businesses and they are going abroad.
Okay.
And there they are doing very small jobs on as a waiter, jobs on some petrol pumps, job
Right.
as a driver, or job which is not a very respectable job in the society.
Okay.
They have only one goal in their mind, that they have to go abroad and they do such type of jobs, any job. And they are going, some students are going for education visa, some students going for tourist visa, but they are doing such type of jobs,
Right.
and they are having big foundries over here in Batala. So that's why our roots, from where we belong to, if we respect that, if we involve ourselves in such type of work which related to our family, which related to our motherland, which relate to our hometown. So definitely we help our society, definitely we help our country, and definitely we grow more in our country. We grow more financially, we grow more in the perspective of the growing our businesses, and we grow more to bound up to make a better community in the surroundings. That's the thing. So that's why local identity is very, very important. We should hold them.
So as your school is, about a century old,
Yes.
and so what advice do you want to give to, new schools coming up in the sector? How do you make sure that, the school is, keep running for such a long time, to, how the foundation is made strong, and how to get the operations going on so that, school can establish and run in a long way?
Yes, it's a very nice question, and I'm happy to answer this question. What we see this time, school are saying that we are giving, we are providing a holistic learning,
Right.
but somewhere that holistic thing is missing. What holistic thing is missing? Love for their grandparents, love for their society, love for their siblings, and how to care your motherland, how to care your nature. So all these things are missing somewhere. They are giving technology, they are giving advanced education, but the roots, but the soil from where we belong to, the place, the home from where we belong to, they are not thinking in that perspective. So we have to. It's very nice that we have to grow further, but we should remember our grassroots also. We should remember the place from where we belong to. We should remember the home and our parents and the place and our grandparents as well, and our culture and the society as well. Because you go to different countries, America, England, everywhere, they are very fast countries, developed countries. But if we respect our culture and the way and the culture that was given to us by our parents and the our forefathers,
Right.
if we use that type of methodology, then definitely we will run any school more than 100 years, just like us.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable thoughts. We are delighted to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Same here.
Thank you for joining us for this enlightening discussion. We hope you found it as insightful and inspiring as we did. Save the number 72170700100 and send "Hi" on WhatsApp to receive daily educational news updates and inspiring interviews from the Edu Bulletin.